perspective, just in life, you know, like I tell them. If you go to your girlfriend or boyfriend's house, and you meet their family for the first time now, and you wear a hat and a hood at the dinner table, what's your first impression? No one's gonna look at you and be like, take you seriously.
Yeah.
You know, they don't want that person to go out with them. So, you know,
to look more presentable, right?
Yeah, you know.
Some families, to be honest with you, they see you with dreads. They won't let you date their daughter.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, now that person's going to come into wealth.
Yeah.
That's a whole different.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So what happens if they get married, break up, the guy or the girl's gone, now they get half or quarter of that money.
Well, some people just do it just because it's like, that's how they express themselves.
Yeah. But what else?
But they also do it fashion, if they're into fashion or some type of thing like that.
Yes and no.
Hairography. Hairography.
I think it's like more people just, they want the attention to be looked at.
That, yeah.
Because they don't get
enough.
Yeah.
CEOs are the best artists are the best CEOs. Because they always think outside the box. If you think about it, CEOs, they go, this is how it is, done, do it. Even
That's normal.
You know, but if artists be like, I take your opinion, I take yours, let me see how we can make this work. You know? So that's why. So I
to welcome back to another video from TM University. And here with me today I have Jade, the CEO of DM Portrait. So we're gonna see her do what she knows how to do best. Right now she is gonna be doing a little painting for us. And while she's gonna be doing that, I'm gonna be asking her some, a few questions, about, who she is and how she got into painting or how she got into art. So I want to start with, let's start with this. Let's get to know you, your name.
Well, my name is Jade Mays. I'm 21 years old. I started JM Portraits when I was 19.
You say 19?
Yep, I was 19 years old back in 2020. 2021 actually is when I started, right after I had dropped out of college.
You dropped out of college?
Yes.
Wow. If you don't mind me asking, what was your growing up like, man? Are you like a daddy's girl or what?
I didn't really grow up with my father. He was in and out of my life until I reached back in touch with him when I was in the 7th grade. So it was just me, my mom, and my older sister. And we were just going through life together.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear that, man. So how will you describe yourself?
Impulsive, adventurous, stubborn, optimistic,
Wow.
and what's the word? Motivated.
Wow. Do you have siblings?
Yes, I have one older sister, two younger sisters, and one older brother.
Wow.
Younger brother, I mean.
Wow. That sounds very impressive, man.
Yeah.
You grew up in New York, right? So I want to ask you,
Yeah.
did you grow up in New York?
Well, I mainly grew up in North Carolina, but I did come up here in New York to visit my hometown in Wyandanch during the time I was in North Carolina. So I spent my whole summer with my great grandmother, and so yeah.
So, can you take us back to memory lane, right? The arts thing that you're doing right now.
Yes.
So, how did this start?
Well, after I graduated and I started my business, I reached back to the principal of this high school because I already did a mural for them,
What's the name of the high school? Real quick.
Malvern Senior High School.
Where?
So this is in Malvern, in New York, on Long Island.
Okay.
So when I did the mural that's upstairs right now, the Albert Einstein one, I did that while I was still a student here, and that was when I was, I believe, 17 years old. Yes. So that was part of my portfolio, and that's when JM Portraits wasn't a thing yet.
Okay.
So I reached back to them, and they allowed me to do another one. And I wanted the whole piece to be about unity, but also because of how the science labs are here, they want it to be science related. So that's why I have Wangari Maathai here. She was the first African to earn a PhD.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
I believe she met Barack Obama, and yeah, I wanted her to be like the face of this piece. And then we have this animal right here, the elephant. I put elephant because I just love elephants, and it has a deeper meaning to it. And I have the little child here. And then I'm going to continue this wall. I just have to speak to the principal about it before I continue.
Wow. So, how did you come about? This is your work, right?
Yes.
So, how did you come about this? Did you just wake up? Okay, you want to have a picture of Wangari
No.
Maathai?
I wanted the high school to be more like diverse.
Okay.
So I wanted people of color to feel welcome when they come here, because since we're in Long Island, there's been, stereotypical like schools, and not a lot of people of my color feel safe when they go to these type of schools.
Okay.
So I wanted them to feel welcome whenever they come here, and just know that you're accepted here.
Did you receive or get any, like, I don't want to call it backlash
Backlash?
for putting the...
Oh no, everybody loved it.
They
actually.
loved it.
Yeah, even the schools when they have games here.
Yeah.
The people, they actually is like, oh my gosh,
God.
like wow, this is really good. It's like, oh, okay.
So
Thank you.
what made you choose Wangari? Did I pronounce it right?
Yes. I chose her because she's from Africa, and she was the only woman that stood out to me. Because I did a little bit of research before I did this piece. And like I said, she was the first to earn her PhD from Africa. She's from Kenya, I believe. And I think that's a really good accomplishment for someone of our color.
So how long does it take you to come up with this piece?
To come up with this piece?
Because did you have all the picture on one?
No.
Okay.
Actually, this is what happened. These are some of the
Okay.
some of the pieces that I printed out.
Okay. And that's a picture.
So what happened was I had to sketch it out first with everything on it,
Okay.
including the child and the globe and the butterfly.
Okay.
So I had to sketch that out and then get the approval before I put it on here.
So how
And
long does it
that's-
take you to get a physical, something visible like this, like
As a sketch? Or
both the sketch and the painting?
okay, so the sketch it took me about a week to do. And then to put this on here, I started this in November. And it's January now. So about, what is it, 2 months.
Did you
2,
go
3
to
months.
okay? Did you go to art school?
I did go to art school.
You went to art school?
I went to University of the Arts. I stayed there for 1 semester. And then I didn't like it because I was a painting and drawing major, and they did not have me do anything like painted related. They was making me put pantyhose and sticks together.
But that could be a prerequisite, though. Like they might be teaching you the small stuff. Penny the time you not get to your real.
No, they told me that I wouldn't get into my actual like thing that I wanted to do, painting and drawing, until junior year.
Yeah, because
And I didn't like
that's how
that.
it works in college.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But for someone like me who knows like what exactly I wanted to do,
Yeah.
which was, you know, painting portraits and everything, it just felt like a waste of time.
But you should have gone to art school because you went to college, right?
I did go to art school. That was art school.
That was the art school?
Yeah, the University of the Arts.
No, that's
University of the Arts is an art school.
okay. That was no, art school is different from University of Art because university they will teach you everything about art. They will teach you the theory and the practical part. The art school we go straight to like drawing.
That's a community college that you're talking about. Cause I went to Nassau after U Albany,
Yeah.
and then that's when they went straight into it.
Yeah, because that was what I was trying to explain to you. Because universities, this is how they work.
Art
They will
schools are
teach
4
you
years.
4 years. The first 2
Yeah.
years, same thing with me too. I did geology, right? The first 2 years, I have to do like what we call prerequisite, do math. Then go into the junior year, they will start introducing to you your main classes as a geologist. So it's the same way, but instead of going to that, you could have gone to like you said, community college. That it was just straight up into what you
that's the
want.
thing. I didn't want to go to a 2-year at first because it wasn't the 2 years that I wanted to go to wasn't really. It just wasn't my thing, to be honest. I preferred a 4-year because it was bigger.
But 4 years, they will teach you things first, but you just want to get straight into it, right?
I didn't know that they did that. So I switched and went to U Albany,
Okay.
and then I was still an art major, but that's when COVID had hit, and I got into like a deep depression, and I was still not doing anything within my major as well. So when COVID was still happening, I was still home. I just told my mom, like, listen, I don't want to do college anymore. And she took it to heart. She thought
I would probably do the same thing.
She thought my life was ruined or whatever. And I'm just like, no, it wasn't like I didn't know what I wanted to do, because I knew what I wanted to do, which was have my own business, get into real estate, do all these other things that I wanted to do. And And it wasn't like I was just throwing my life away or anything like that. So I understood her reaction, but at the same time, when you know, basically. That was just one of that occasions. But after I dropped out of UAlbany, that's when J.M. Portraits started. And I started in my bedroom just painting.
So wait. When did it start clicking? Like, this is
What?
you starting your own company.
When I dropped out.
Yeah. At what point? Because you said you went into depression. You told your mom you don't want to go to college no more, and she took it to heart. Like, okay, your life is done and all that. So how long does it take you to be like, damn?
This is when I picked up a painting. I haven't picked up a painting, a paintbrush. I haven't picked up a paintbrush since I left high school. And then once I dropped out is when I picked it up again.
Picked it up again.
And then that's when I started painting in my my room. And then I was getting a lot of feedback and people want to buy my stuff. That's when that's all started. And I was like, I'm just going to turn this into a business.
So we're gonna go.